So welcome to Stratford International Station, which is where High Speed 1 is going to be departing from. So I'm going to be making a very exciting journey as I'm going to see if I'm going to go to Ashford International on this Class 395 behind me right here. This is something I wanted to do for a long time, and it's time for me to actually do it for real this time. Let's get on the train and I'll explain what I'm going to be doing today. This is my first time being on the Class 395, I have to say. The interior looks very, very spacious. This is my first time and I have to admit, it's really awesome. So, as you can see right here, I got my tickets and I'm going to be going to Ashford International. I'm going to see if I can try and visit like every single station on this branch. I just want to explore the entire High Speed 1 line just to see what it's all like. So, we're going to go all the way to Ashford International. Let's do it. So this is what I'm riding on. This has to be the longest pieces of tunnels in Britain, and this is one of Britain's fastest high-speed trains. And this section of track between Stratford and Ashford, before this train switches from overhead power to third rail, is going to be operated using TVM. TVM, all transmission via machine, all train-to-train transmission, providing the driver what speed the train may run. Just like on like French services, like SNCF services that go to Suburban France network and do express services. So what I got here is just got some complimentary snacks, just got a bit more sparkling water, I've just got a bit of jammy lunches as well, and I also got some squishies as well. So that'll keep me in company throughout the entire trip. So next up will be Stratford International. We just arrived at Stratford International, where you can literally do an out-of-station interchange to Stratford Regional Station. So over here, you notice that the platforms on that side and the other side are a bit different. I think it may be because this leads like to a nearby entrance to that the football fans go out to. So we are going to be on this train and we are going to be going to Ashford International. just about to go underneath the Dartford crossing. Oh, now look at that. So one thing I want to do is I really want to do the Jeff Marshall window alignment. So the elbow test. It worked. If you look over there, that's the line that would have gone on to Gravesend, and it will literally switch from third rail to overheated power. But we are going to go, still going to go.
We will shortly be arriving at St International.
Well, that was quick. Stop at Ashford International, but unfortunately they didn't actually run services to Ebbsfleet or Ashford, mainly because they want to focus more on their route pattern, which is a bit of a shame. But we're going to go to Ashford International, which will be our final stop. You guys have wanted me to do this, so why don't I just do some games on the train, because why not? If you pretty much know me, you probably recognise this game. I've been playing this game since childhood, and I'm going to do a little bit of a gameplay with Super Diesel Mastery, because why not? And yes, to those you know, I actually unlocked it. Now watch this. Despite the fact that I have to deal with a wonky train, but I managed to made it. Yeah, that's my gaming experience for you. With Super Diesel Mastery, of course, I've unlocked every single part. Excuse me, I was just eating some of my snacks, but here's another fun fact from me. Because back then, I used to make Train Sim World 2 videos before, and I actually drove this specific route that goes from St Pancras to Ashford International, which I really enjoy driving. Which is a bit of a shame, as I don't even do Train Sim World videos, because you know, Dovetail has been milking the franchise non-stop, and the fact that they are releasing Train Sim World 6 is just a bit too much. Can't they just release it next year instead of this year? I guess we'll never know. started clicking on every single map because trust me, when Mastery was released, everyone, and I mean everyone, wanted to get Mastery. So we're on our way to Ashford International. We've still got like 8 minutes for us to get there, and I'll see you when we get there. We're about to approach Ashford International, and now the train has ridiculously slowed down, so we're just approaching Ashford International. So what do I think about this? Whoa! Outtake. And yeah, we're gonna get out of Ashford International. I just hope that's seen what happened again.
Here for services to Ramsgate via Canterbury West, services to Maidstone, Tunbridge, southern services down to Ryde. Now arrived at Ashford.
Alright, GG's! So we just made it to Ashford International. So what's going to happen here, that this train has literally switched from overhead power to third rail. So this train is going to be running on this track from Ashford all the way to Ramsgate via Margate. So yeah, I'm going to watch this train depart and I'll give my final thoughts. So yeah, I just arrived at Ashford International. The reason why I put international as quotation marks is because Eurostar trains do not even serve this station anymore. You can literally see these old platforms which are used to serve Eurostar trains, but unfortunately they are still no longer in use. So yeah, I'm happy that I made it to Ashford International. I'm going to be waiting here, waiting for the next train home. Thanks for watching. Press subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks!